so this is Carol. She's Joey's mother. Her and her husband are here today for a training session on how to teach their son, who's 3 years old, to put on his shoes. So our learning objective for today is upon completion of the training, you and your husband will be able to implement the put on shoes procedure with Joey with no more than one error and no coaching. So the goal of our training session is to make sure that you and your husband understand an effective and simple way to teach him how to put on his shoes. It's also important that you feel comfortable with the procedure and your ability to train your son once the training session is over. So I'm going to show you the task analysis and performance checklist. So the task analysis has the steps that we would use for putting on the shoes, and we use the performance checklist to assess your understanding and ability to use the skills we're teaching. So during the pre and post test, I'll just be scoring you on the steps that you are completing from that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the pre-test. So I'm gonna be Joey and you're gonna be the instructor, and I would like you to help me put on my shoes.
Okay, Joey, today we're going to do a task of putting on your shoes. So we'll probably be down on the floor because it would be easier for us to do it, but we're going to take the right foot and put it into the right shoe, just like that. How does that feel, Joey?
Good.
Good job, you did a great job there. And we're gonna take the left foot and put it into the left shoe, push it all the way to the front. How was that, Joey?
Good.
We did a really good job. There we go.
Great, so great work, Carol. I noticed that you did read over the task analysis. You did tell Joey that we were putting on the shoes, and you were doing great physical prompting as well as verbal praise. So that's excellent. If we could give Joey an edible as well. You did a really great job. The only thing I did notice is that we want to make sure that all 8 of the steps are complete of the task analysis. So I'll show you what I mean there. So when we're doing the right shoe, you want to make sure that you put your thumb in the back to pull out the heel, and then the toes are going to go in, the heel will go in, and then you're going to press down. And then the same thing for the left. So you would want to pull the heel out first, make sure the foot's getting all the way in, and then heel goes down. But other than that, that's a great job. So do you have any questions for me?
Do you have any suggestions for if he struggles to put the correct shoe on the correct foot?
I would say if he already has the shoes on, then you'd want him to help him take the shoes off. Once the shoes are off, just make sure that they're in the correct order, and then you would just go from there so that the left shoe is lined up with the left foot and the right shoe is lined up with the right foot. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
And do you have any other questions?
Can you give me any ideas on how it would make it easier for him to want to perform the task of putting on shoes?
Another great question. So I think if he has a favorite pair of shoes that are easy to put on, those would be good to have hanging around. As well as if you had a bright colored shoes, or if you were going somewhere that's exciting to him, let him know that you can't go until he has his shoes on. Yeah, so now that we've kind of gone through that, and I've given you some feedback, I'd like to go through it again and kind of just see what you picked up from the training. And we're going to use the performance checklist again for that.
Okay.
All right, so again, I'll be Joey, and you're going to be the instructor, and help me put on my shoes, please.
Okay. Joey, today we're going to do the task of putting on our shoes. So probably easier if you're down closer to the floor, but for now we're going to do it this way. We're going to put our right foot into the right shoe. After we pull back the back of the shoe, we're going to put the shoe in, the foot in. How does that feel, Joey?
Good.
You did a great job putting that foot into your shoe. And we're going to put the left foot into the left shoe. First we have to pull back the back of the shoe. Put your foot in, push it all the way down. Oh, good job, Joy. Is it comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Great work, Carol. So I see you did correct the step there about putting your thumb in to make sure that the shoe was out, and everything else was great. So just keep that up. I would say that was done with 1 or fewer errors. That was the goal of our training today. So in terms of next steps, if you want to set up another training session, you can. I think you're good to go in starting practicing that skill with Joey. You want to make sure that you continue to use your performance checklist just to make sure that you're getting all the skills and the tasks in there, and then just keeping track of your score as you go through.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.